Hey y'all. In this week's video, we'll talk about how I'm feeling this week, keeping motivated, and I'll take you through my week and we'll talk about how my anxiety has been with this coronavirus scare. Okay, so we're back. Let's just jump into how this week has been. This week has been pretty good. My energy has been up. I've been hitting all my macros. I've been pretty positive, even with, the anxiety of everything that is going on in the world right now with the coronavirus. I've actually had to cancel all of my international travel and domestic travel throughout the United States, but I appreciate it. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. And listen, I have my hospital grade wipes here, hospital grade wipes. They are still available on Amazon. Search it. You won't be disappointed. But anyway, so I've had to start working from home, which I can appreciate because now I actually feel like I'm more focused on, my goals. And during my lunch break, I get some cardio done. So it's really sort of helped me out. As I moved my first show because of my travel, and now that it's delayed, it all sort of seems like this is all part of the plan, like the greater scheme of things. So it's sort of meant to be and help me stay on track and stay motivated. So that's been sort of the perk of the coronavirus, but my anxiety has sort of been through the roof. I've kind of been stockpiling. I bought like almost 2 weeks worth of protein and groceries just because I kind of want to hibernate. Yeah, but everything else has been pretty good. I have been going to the gym, but I literally have been wiping things down and a little bit of a crazy, not touching my face. I look like hey, sorry, my cat's being nuts. I put on, I walk around like a surgeon, like nobody touch me. Hey, stop. So yeah, where was I? Oh, so let's get back to it. Motivation. So I have been pretty motivated because, again, I've been a little more sheltered, sticking to everything and my goals. I did get to watch the Arnold live because they were streaming. And again, of course, because I was working from home, I was able to have it on in the background and watch. And I saw my lovely coach compete, which she did not tell us that she was competing. So it was such a shock when I'm like, Kate Callahan, I know her. Oh my God, that's my coach. So it was pretty awesome. She kicked some butt there. Emma, what are you doing? My cat is nuts, y'all. You have no idea. I have like a cat dog. She has so much energy. But yeah, after watching the Arnold, I've been pretty motivated, like watching these beautiful, confident girls on stage, show the epitome of strength and, girl power. It's just something I really have been inspired by. So I've just been motivated knowing that like, this is my goal and this is what I want to work towards. So one thing I do want to talk about is it's easy to start picking myself apart after seeing these girls because I'm like, they're so beautiful, they're so perfect. Will I ever get there? So I'm trying really not to start picking myself apart. But I have been staying motivated by looking about how far I've come. As you can see here, I've had a huge transformation in the last couple of months, and I haven't really given myself credit to, sticking to this sort of goal I have and how much weight I've lost. And it's pretty incredible to actually see the numbers here about how much weight I have lost since August. I just really haven't been paying attention to that. I've just really been focused on myself and what I look like, and I should be proud of myself. So hand claps for me. I'm just gonna be positive. Remember to focus on myself. Everybody's different, and I'm still gonna be chugging along away, chipping away at fat that I will always struggle to have. I'm probably down almost to my high school weight, which is pretty unbelievable. I've actually always been super athletic. My parents were athletic. My father was a personal trainer. He did bodybuilding. My mom, she was an All-American runner. And so I have this sort of athletic build and athletic blood running throughout me. So I've always been involved in sports. I ran track in high school, and I played field hockey. So I've always been athletic, and I've always had super, super muscular legs. Like, girl always had thick legs. And I've never had thin legs. So that's something that will be tough for me, really thinning down my legs, trying to get rid of this fat. I literally walk on the treadmill and go, thinner legs, thin. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, we'll see. That's just the one body part I'm like always getting at myself. Like, girl, I am so thick. That's the last place I lose weight, like the very last. Oh, and also my chest too. Like, girl has big boobs, big legs, and a big butt. Like, those are my genes. They work out sometimes for me, and times like these, it's a struggle. But with my energy being up, my workouts have been pretty good. I'll take you through to my upper body workout, which I did go to the gym for, and let's go to that. Here at the gym, ready to kill it. About to do super heavy upper body and probably about like 45 minutes of cardio. I cannot get over how freaking nice it is today. This weather is just like hot, cold, super cold, super hot. Like, I can't keep up. When am I supposed to wear nice clothes, or when am I supposed to wear a jacket? I don't know. But I am super inspired by watching the Arnold last night. I wanted to come to the gym and do heavy lifting here because I'm ready to kick some ass. I always start my workouts with band stretching. Again, like, I'm terrified to hurt myself now, so I really take the stretching and, muscle activation super important. So I always find a space to see where I can do my band exercises, and I usually go through them a couple times. I'll also do some, warm-up sets as well for some of my lifts, just to make sure that I got my form down and I'm not gonna hurt myself. Again, with that anxiety, I literally just don't wanna hurt myself. The end. But yeah, we'll just take you through a little bit of my shoulder pressing and my lats and some of my shoulder workouts, because my shoulders are something that I'm really trying to work on building, and working on my lats too. It really works on widening that sort of X frame and working on that sort of hourglass shape, because it makes your waist look thinner. So I do not joke around when it comes to my lats and my shoulders. I'm really trying to build them while I'm losing weight, which is a struggle, but it is happening. I can definitely see some changes within my shoulders and my lats for sure. So I typically, give it my all when it comes to doing my shoulder workouts. And again, I'll use back support where I can, just because I did hurt that upper back, and I'm pretty sure I did that pressing heavy dumbbells. I'm thinking that's what triggered my initial pain. So I haven't had pancakes in a while, or waffles, and I love them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start adding that to the mix, doing like a protein pancake post-workout sort of thing. Doing some random recipe right now, so I'm hoping it's good. I'll share you guys what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it's good. If I don't share the recipe, it's probably because it's not good. So let me take you through this random recipe that I just came up with my mind, because I love pancakes and I miss them. So I will use 1/4 of a cup of grated oats. Grated, so I buy my rolled oats and then I put them in like a food blender and chop them up pretty good, so that I can use it for baking and things separate pretty well. After that, I'll do 1/8 of a cup of almond milk, and probably don't need it, but who knows, it works. But use your own milk, whatever milk you prefer. Then I'll do about 1/4 of a cup of egg whites. Whoops. Maybe a little over, but 1/4 of a cup. And then 1 whole scoop of my protein powder. So use protein powder of your choice. I mean, depending on what flavor you really want your pancakes to taste like. Mine is sort of a vanilla. I use cookies and cream. I told you guys I have a giant bag. So it's just a vanilla based protein. And I will also add 1/4 of a cup of water. I have gone through trial and error with this recipe, and you'll see that it is thick because I tried doing it without water at first, and I had to spread it across the pan. So once those are cooked and flipped, I have been doing, Walden Farms has a calorie-free jelly. They have it in like raspberry, strawberry, and blueberry. I've been doing the calorie-free raspberry. Pretty good, can't beat the taste. They also have a calorie-free syrup, which you'll see I use here, but I've actually been doing a little bit of I can't believe it's not butter, spray butter. Again, that's 0 calories. I don't like really using that type of stuff, but I've been using just a little bit, again, just to keep me happy and keep my cravings down. It is that time of the month for me, so that makes sense, but it's tasty and I like it, so it works. Over the week, I've really truly perfected this recipe so that things are perfect when it comes to, the flipping and the texture, and make sure it feels and flops and it's a little fluffy. So here is the recipe that I have, and I also share the macros here. But again, it's dependent on what oats you use. If you use a specific milk, if you don't use milk, anything. It's pretty flexible. If you want a little more flavor, I think you could probably add a bit of vanilla, do like 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm sure that'll add something to it. I just randomly start mixing things together and hope they taste good. That's pretty much how all of my recipes and meals work. But hey, it's all trial and error, and you figure out what you like and what you don't like. So this week is coming to an end. I'll wrap up this video with staying motivated, remembering to keep focused, keep reaching for your goals. Everybody has different points and journeys. So that's something I'm gonna truly try to focus on myself. My time will come where I am super thrilled with my thin legs and reaching my goals. So that is it for this week. I will keep my protein pancake recipe posted below. If you have any other comments or suggestions as to whatever you guys want to see more of, just keep me posted. And I will talk about them a little more in my next videos. All right, see you next week.